Peace, peace, peace. First and foremost, all praise due to the Most High. Thank God for another day, another opportunity to live, to breathe, to build. You feel me? I just wanted to talk real quick about the idea of being a capitalist. You feel me? Let me shed some light on my bro Tupac. You feel me? But yeah. So I was speaking earlier in the week about me kind of shifting my focus to not being so about volunteering myself and really about the idea of how do we build capital. You feel me? Not really even how we build capital, but just my own personal journey of needing to build capital, needing to invest in myself, secure myself, stabilize myself, and also invest in my community, invest in my people, invest in the ideas that we're trying to put forth as solutions to the position we're in and the position we want to be in and see ourselves in. So really a major shift happened. You know, a lot of us are dealing with the Nipsey Hussle transition, I'll say, because he's still alive and well. But one of the major things I was looking at was the fact that, I mean, first and foremost, like, man, I was so hurt. I mean, broken out crying like never before when I first got the news. And on the surface level, yeah, I love Nipsey, love his movement and what he's doing and trying to do. Um, but currently playing dedication. Word. Yeah, but that's how strong his vibration is going right now. You feel me? But like I was saying, so I love Nipsey, his movement, his art as a musician. Definitely love his business and his intellect and the education he was putting down. Um, so really all that, all the community empowerment he was doing, it really like, man, that joint hit me in the heart, hit me in the soul, and I was really like asking God, why? Like, you talking about somebody doing something positive, somebody uplifting the people, you know, trying to do something good in the community. How? Why? Why would he get taken? You know? So I began to like start to question myself and what I was doing in the path that I'm on. And am I going in the right direction? Do the people appreciate what we're doing and trying to do as activists, as educators in the community? And I began to like kind of go in a shell, you know. And over the couple weeks after this situation, um, especially his mom, when his mom spoke out on, you know, the purpose of life and tapping into your soul and spirituality, and life has a purpose that is bigger than us. That gave me some life back. You feel me? And I began to start to tap back into the spiritual side of everything happens for a reason. Everything is designed for the greater good of the people, which was a big, hard pill to swallow at first, and still is actually to this day, you know. Um, but I began to self-reflect. I began to look at myself and kind of question, well, what am I doing? Am I moving in the right direction? And as I was analyzing myself and Nipsey as well, I realized like maybe I'm moving out of order. I felt like I went down this path um, of really giving to the people before I had everything I needed to give. And when I look at Nipsey Hussle or Jay-Z, you know, how they really buckled themselves down on the business side and how they created a business. They created a brand and created a movement first that could really sustain itself. You know, and once they established that movement, then they begin to reach out beyond themselves and their own family and reach into the community and build things for the people. And you know, I was just clarifying the idea that some people, you know, question the idea of being uh in a capitalist mentality. You feel me? And it is to a certain extent because we are in this capitalist system trying to figure our way out. But at the same time, um, I'm not going to be a slave to money. I'm not going to do things outside of my character, outside of my purpose and my path to get money. You feel me? But what I am going to do is focus on the business side of things. I'm gonna upgrade and elevate as a student, get a better education and a better presentation, of some of our products, some of our ideas, some of our events. You feel me? And really, I think it's so important that we really tap into that self-love factor, and the fact that we really need to focus on putting ourselves in a secure position where we can maintain the mental clarity, the stability, and get some of the stress off our own shoulders by putting ourselves in position that we know we're going to be able to pay our bills, we're going to have a roof over our head, and we're going to have something to eat. And then furthermore, we're going to have the money we need to invest in what we're doing and trying to do. You feel me? So really, um, like I was saying, as far as the Nipsey situation, it really made me just really look at the bigger picture and focus on what we really need to be doing. And I feel like not to become capitalists or slaves to the money, but we really need to get financial education, economic literacy, entrepreneurship development. It's so important because it allows us to maintain power and control over our destiny, over our lives. You feel me? And a major thing within soul society is really about getting into that financial freedom. You know, I really think the collective economics piece, like Black Wall Street operated within, is really, really where we need to be at. You feel me? But ultimately, I feel like building businesses, owning our own, and operating our own is a major key. You feel me? Because we need to have that control over our destiny. We need to be able to grant ourselves opportunities. So even to speak on opportunities, I'm trying to put myself in a position to grant other people opportunity. You feel me? And a major part of this part of my journey was because early in high school, well, early in my life, um, probably 16, 17, I was arrested my junior year in high school for marijuana that wasn't there. I mean, that I didn't know was there, but that didn't matter. Furthermore, my freshman year in college, I was arrested for marijuana that I didn't know was there, but that didn't matter to the law, that didn't matter to the police, it didn't matter to the community and family that found out about these arrests, but it also didn't matter to the workforce. Meanwhile, we in 2019, there's states making billion trillions dollars off marijuana. I still got marijuana charges on my record that could hinder me from getting a job. But at the same time, it was a blessing because it allowed me to graduate into a space of learning how to be an entrepreneur, learning how to create our own opportunities. So I was blessed to work with a few entrepreneurs that had their own businesses and didn't hinder me because of my record. They gave me an opportunity and I was able to get with them and be an understudy to a certain extent and see how they were creating and controlling their own business, their own destiny, their own time. You feel me? And furthermore, they were able to bless me with opportunity to get income that I needed at the time to secure myself. And at the same time, the best gift they gave of all that was the knowledge, the experience, to be able to see them create their own. I was dang, I'm sitting around here begging, asking people for a job, check my record, give me a pass, you know. But then I realized, it's up to me. It's up to us. We have to put ourselves in position that we can give each other opportunities, especially some of the young ones coming up. Like, imagine if I wasn't able to get any opportunity or shown how to create my own opportunity, I would still be out there in limbo, trying to do the bare minimum job or hustling, robbing. You feel me? So I'm real big on putting myself in a position that I can allow other people to have opportunity. Because a major thing is You can't tell someone what not to do unless you can give them something to do. So rather than preaching and pointing the finger and talking down on some of these individuals, gangsters, thugs, or whatever out here in the streets trying to make a way out of no way, I would rather tell them here's an opportunity, or even catch someone younger to give them opportunity to put them on a path that they can get a strong foundation up under them, and also learn how to not be a dependent on the system, on a corporation, or even me. Depend on yourself. The first thing I did, I was selling candy in high school. And as an adult, the first thing I did with some of these entrepreneurs that they, opened my eyes to was the ability that I have to do bare minimum things like cutting grass, washing cars. I was doing car detailing and washing cars as my first business. You feel me? And now I breed dogs. We do events, sell clothes, sell art, sell shea butter, and really, I say all that to say we have to, push the idea of being a self-sufficient citizen to a certain extent. How can you create your own income? What's your abilities? What's your skill set? What's your lane of knowledge? And how can you monetize that? What's your passion? What's your purpose? How can you monetize that? Not to sell yourself or your soul and be a slave to the money, but figuring out how to remain in a space of doing what you love to do, or something that's progressive for the people. Because when you don't have these answers or these options, these opportunities, then you're just there to do whatever somebody allows you to do. I'm gonna go work at McDonald's, you know, but what they're pushing is bad product for the people. You know, a lot of these restaurants are pushing bad product for the people. Or some of these corporations, the money that they raise, and what is Walmart or Food Line doing with all the money that we invest into their business? We don't know. But yeah, I can only imagine some of it. Um, but yeah, we really gotta take accountability for ourselves, responsibility for ourselves, and for the direction our community is heading into. You know, we can't be blind and mindlessly thinking about ourselves individually, but we got to figure out what we're doing and how we align our steps and our paths for the collective community. So, yeah, that's just my 2 cents right there. Um, Appreciate y'all time. Share the video, subscribe, and tap in. Oh, again, so we're launching our Entrepreneurship Academy with our first seminar in Greensboro, North Carolina, July 27th with Brother 19 Keys. Then we got November 2nd, we're relaunching the We Are the Gold event with David Banner in Durham, North Carolina. So we're looking for businesses, sponsors, vendors, artists, and just people in the community. We're looking for organizations to tap in with. And just like minds in general to tap in. Let's build a conglomerate. Let's build a collective community. Let's build the village. You feel me? One love. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Follow us on Instagram as well at Soul Society NC. And yeah, drop a comment, a suggestion, an idea, a business we can build on, partner on, support, cross promote, whatever. Let's build together. One love.